Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we're talking resveratrol, a powerful antioxidant that's impossible to pronounce, even more difficult to spell, but which is getting a lot of hype and chatter online. Lots of content creators, beauty editors are talking about the benefits that resveratrol can bring for the skin. In this video, I want to share with you the pros, the cons, and of course, detail my favourite resveratrol containing serums if you've decided this is the right ingredient for you. Antioxidants are often lumped together, but they're not created equal. Each different antioxidant type will offer a different benefit to your skin. So let's pull it all apart, sit back, relax, let's talk all things resveratrol. Now before we get into this video, I would love to know what your own experience has been with this ingredient. Have you tried it in your skincare routine and what results did you get? Or, like a lot of people out there, is this the first time you've actually heard the word resveratrol spoken from someone's lips? If that's the case, just let me know and leave a comment below. Let's get that conversation going. I want to get this message out there loud and clear, and the best way of helping me to achieve that is by reaching down and giving the video a thumbs up and a like. There's this little thing called the YouTube algorithm whirring on in the background. The more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube will publish it on its platform. So from the bottom of my heart, thanks to each and every one of you that just takes that small moment out of your day to like the content I create here on the channel. If you're looking for a bit of a quick fire version of resveratrol and this content, you can check us out over on TikTok at MadAboutSkin, a link in the description box below, where I do like a brief overview to summarise everything about this ingredient. But in true Mad About Skin style, shall we just cut that waffle and delve straight on in? Now, resveratrol, what is it? Well, it's an antioxidant, and antioxidants, like I said, are often classed all together, but they offer very different benefits for the skin. They also come from various different sources. So resveratrol is often taken from the seeds and the skin of grapes, particularly red grapes. Often people will sing the praises of red wine and its health benefits. Well, that's all down to resveratrol, which can be ingested as an antioxidant as well as applied topically to the skin. Resveratrol is often termed like one of the most potent antioxidants on the market. I think sometimes this badge can be a little bit misleading, but I think a lot of people refer to it as that because it has multiple different mechanisms of action and benefits that it brings to the skin. Let's share them in this section of the video. So, its ability to reduce inflammation and irritation in the skin. This, I think, is one of its key and standout benefits. Inflammation and irritation is one of the key triggers of hyperpigmentation, dark spots, and discoloration. The creation of melanin, pigment in our skin, is often a reaction to an external aggressor or an inflammation event in the skin. So anything we can do to calm, soothe, and restore equilibrium obviously is going to minimize the amount of excess pigment production over time. Resveratrol has been clinically studied and proven to reduce inflammation in the skin, meaning it's a great addition to the skincare routine if hyperpigmentation is one of your primary skin concerns. Those same studies have also proven that resveratrol, if used consistently in your skincare routine, can increase the rate of collagen production. So we'll often reach for vitamin C and retinoids in order to deliver that maximum collagen production and even out the fine lines and wrinkles that we might have. However, not everybody can tolerate vitamin C or high-potency retinoids, and so resveratrol can be a great alternative to keep that collagen production in tip-top shape without experiencing some of the side effects you can get with other collagen-boosting ingredients. Resveratrol is very well tolerated by most skin types, so you won't get that prickling, sensitivity and irritation that you could get from retinoids or vitamin C in its pure form, so it is a great alternative. But the benefits don't just stop there. You can actually use it alongside your retinoids and your vitamin C to just dial up further the rate of that collagen production. People often call out its ability to even out the skin tone as one of its key benefits. Now, I talked about the anti-inflammatory nature of resveratrol having benefits for hyperpigmentation, but alongside that, it's kind of got a double-pronged attack where the resveratrol itself can, over time, eat away at some of that excess and pooled pigment in the skin, helping us to eradicate it quicker. So it dials back the rate of pigment production by reducing inflammation and also eradicates that excess pigment quicker. So it's one of those wonderful, multifunctional, multi-purpose active ingredients that can deliver so much for your skincare routine. Finally, let's not forget that resveratrol is also a grade A antioxidant. So, antioxidants, I think, are a non-negotiable in your skincare routine. They come in many forms, but they fight off damage caused by free radicals. Free radicals are things such as pollution, particulate matter, certain wavelengths of light, things that the world just throws at our skin day in, day out. These can cause oxidative stress, which can actually degrade collagen, cause fine lines and wrinkles. They could trigger an inflammatory response, hyperpigmentation, dark spots and discoloration. And over time, they can also cause cellular damage. None of these things we want in our skin. So I would say that to protect your skin all day long, you need two core components: a good broad spectrum sunscreen and a powerful antioxidant. Resveratrol not only gives you that great anti-aging, collagen boosting, hyperpigmentation fighting benefits we've called out, but it's also a great antioxidant to work alongside your SPF to protect the skin as you work. So hopefully at this point in the video, you're sold on the benefits of resveratrol and you can kind of understand why a lot of people are singing its praises and hyping it up as an ingredient online. But there are a couple of things that you need to be aware of. First and foremost, concentration. So, as with all hyped and popular ingredients, you see those shady brands putting a minuscule amount of resveratrol in their formulations, then plastering it all over their marketing. Studies have shown that resveratrol works best in a concentration of 1.5% to 5%. So anything within that margin will deliver you the maximum benefits and outcomes that you crave. Anything less than that, I think it's questionable the benefits that you're actually going to get. So make sure you reach for a product that has a known concentration so you know what you're putting on your skin. Also, don't forget that you can actually pair your antioxidants together to double up on the benefits that you're going to get. You don't need to use them in isolation. So I would say look out for a formulation that teams your resveratrol with another great antioxidant such as ferulic acid to kind of get maximum benefits without having to have too many steps in your skincare routine. Finally, make sure that you're using resveratrol in your morning skincare routine. You want those antioxidants to be present on the skin to protect it when the whole world throws all those wavelengths of light, that pollution, that particulate matter at our skin. You can use it twice a day, but for maximum benefits, either use it in your morning skincare routine, then you can use your other products such as your retinoids in the evening. Now, I hear a lot of people online saying that everybody needs a resveratrol in their skincare routine. I actually don't think that this is the case. Resveratrol is a wonderful antioxidant, but it's just one of the many plethora of antioxidants on the market. If your skincare routine already has multiple antioxidants, I don't think you can get a whole lot of additional benefit from including resveratrol alongside them. You can absolutely switch out your antioxidants that you already use for resveratrol or vice versa, but I think sometimes we feel like we have to reach for resveratrol because it's the most hyped and popular skincare ingredient of the moment. It all comes down to what you're looking to get in terms of outcomes for your skin and of course your budget. Resveratrol is what I call like a mid-market priced antioxidant. There are some cheaper ones available, such as coenzyme Q10, which is ridiculously inexpensive to formulate with. So, if you're on a budget, you can absolutely get the same great antioxidant protection from something like a Q10 serum that you can usually get at half the cost of a resveratrol. So, kind of always bear that in mind and make sure that you're pitching your skincare routine at your individual budget and what you have to spend on the products you reach for. So with all that covered, should we get on to the juicy bit that I know you're all waiting for, my favourite resveratrol containing skincare products. I'm going to go in the order of my personal favourite through to just some other honourable mentions at the end. I want to start with this. This is the facetheory Resveratrol F antioxidant serum. So this has a 5% concentration of resveratrol and a 3% concentration of ferulic acid. This is like the highest concentration that those studies have shown to be super effective in delivering all those benefits, which I love. I mentioned earlier that you should always pair your resveratrol with other antioxidants where possible. This has a 3% concentration of ferulic acid, which is again another one of my favourite antioxidants on the market. I think considering you get a high potency concentration of these two wonderful antioxidants, this is a really affordable and accessible serum. I think that price point mixed with the formulation is why I gravitate to it most frequently for my resveratrol fix in my skincare routine. It's also super hydrating. It's got glycerin, which is a wonderful humectant, and I say whilst it has a slightly oily finish on first application, you can work it into the skin, give it a minute, and it settles down without leaving a noticeable film, which is something as someone with an oily, acne-prone skin type I really appreciate. All around, I think that this product could work for all skin types, all skin tones, give you that real high potency resveratrol fix in your skincare routine, and not break the bank at the same time. Also, I did do a little bit of a scouring of the net to try and find some discount codes, which are always floating about for Face Theory. And if you're yet to shop with the brand and you're a new customer, I've left a discount code in the description box below where you can get 50% off your first order. So, it takes what is already, I think, a well-priced formulation, literally to a gold standard drugstore favourite. A lot of people will probably start their resveratrol journey with the ordinary resveratrol 3% plus ferulic acid 3%. So again, you get the benefits of combining two really good antioxidants, but you don't get quite the same high concentration of that resveratrol that you would see in, say, the Face Theory product. If you've already shopped with Face Theory and you can't take advantage of that 50% off code, then of course the ordinary one is significantly cheaper. So if you're on a budget and you want to cut the cost of your antioxidants without compromising on outcomes, I think the ordinary is a really great product to reach for. It has a very similar application and texture to that one by Face Theory. Kind of goes on a little bit on the oily side, but let it sink in for a minute to a minute and a half and it disappears without a trace. Great price point, mid strength of that resveratrol, and a great addition of that ferulic Acid to double down on the antioxidant benefits. Now, I said earlier that resveratrol was tolerated by most skin types, and that's definitely the case. However, it doesn't matter what the ingredient is or how gentle it is on application, you can have a sensitivity reaction to it. If you have very sensitivity prone skin, I would probably recommend that you reach for the Revolution Skincare Encapsulated Resveratrol. This encapsulation kind of means that you're not getting that instant hit of the 2.5% concentration of resveratrol that's in this product. It's got a prolonged release, so it releases the benefits throughout the day. This is great because you get that prolonged mechanism of action, which I love to see, but it also means it's less likely to sensitize the skin on first use. If you're a little bit worried about introducing new ingredients and new products to your skincare routine, maybe start off with this one. It's the most affordable of all the options I'm giving you today, but it's also encapsulated, so it'll be a little bit easier to tolerate even on the most sensitivity prone skin, and I really enjoy this formulation. Slightly more lightweight too than the Ordinary or the Face Theory one, so if you have a very oily and acne prone skin type, this will probably give you a little bit more joy to use than some of the slightly more oilier consistencies that I've just spoken about. I love this one, but I kind of want to reach for a slightly higher concentration, which is why I tend to go with Face Theory, but great if you have sensitive skin. Hopefully, with those 4 recommendations, there'll be something for your skincare routine, no matter what your budget, where in the world you happen to live, and of course your skin type. I definitely think resveratrol is worth the hype that it seems to be getting online, but I would just caution, if you've already got your antioxidant fix sorted, maybe you don't need to reach for an additional resveratrol serum. It all comes down to your personal budget, the number of steps in your routine that you want, and of course the outcomes that you want to achieve for your skin. Hopefully, by sharing all of this and debunking some myths, breaking it all apart, it'll allow you guys to make an informed decision on whether to include resveratrol into your own skincare routine. I would love to know your thoughts, feelings, and opinions, so sound up in the comment section below, and wherever you are in the world, guys. Stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye!